Hello, and welcome to this review of the Swooning Virgin Society historical romance book series by Anna Bradley. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot. You're watching Random Olive Reads. We start with The Virgin Who Ruined Lord Grey, with a former Bow Street runner and now Earl, Tristan, who follows a boy who is loitering on his neighbor's roof. He finds out that it's not a boy and actually a young woman who is one of the students at a school with a reputation for skirting the law. Sophia is an orphan who's been collected by Lady Clifford at her school, now an adult seeking answers regarding the wrongful imprisonment of her friend. Most of the book involves Tristan and Sophia completely at odds with each other, fighting their attraction for each other and solving the crime that Sophia's friend did not commit. This was action-packed with just the right amount of plot and mystery. The Virgin Who Vindicated Lord Darlington is book 2 of the series. Cecilia has gone undercover pretending to be a housemaid to Darlington Castle to find evidence of whether the Marquess of Darlington murdered his wife, as the rumors suggest. Overbearing Gideon senses that Cecilia is lying about being a housemaid, but he's unsuccessful at dismissing her from service, especially when he realizes how good she is at caring for his niece. Meanwhile, there are mysterious happenings around the castle, with sightings of a ghost of the late Lady Darlington haunting the castle. As Cecilia gets closer to Gideon, she doesn't believe that he's capable of murder, but there isn't much evidence to prove his innocence. They're both very much attracted to each other, but Cecilia's keeping secrets and Gideon's engaged to someone else, besides also being Cecilia's employer. This book is emotional and action-packed, especially when we find out who's really haunting the castle. The Virgin Who Humbled Lord Hazelmere is book 3 of the series. In the previous book, we see hints of animosity between Georgiana and Lord Hazelmere, and we get to find out why in this one. Basically, Georgiana catches 2 girls from the school out late at night involved in some foot races with Lord Hazelmere, and she instantly has a poor impression of him. Several months later, Lord Hazelmere, otherwise named Benedict, has a sister who comes to the Clifford School to investigate the disappearance of her friend Clara, who's been gone for 6 years, but maybe has been recently sighted. We get a tangled knot of rumors when Georgiana shows up at a masquerade to investigate, and Benedict eavesdrops on her conversations. He's concerned about the rumors around his sister having an affair and basically inserts himself in Georgiana's business. Everything is way more convoluted than we expect, and we get to see Georgiana and Benedict grow closer along the way. The Virgin Who Bewitched Lord Leamington is book 4 of the series. Emma is in disguise as the daughter of an earl to find out more information about the mysterious disappearance of several young women in the household of a marquess. The young and charming Viscount Lovell is the prime suspect, but Emma's not sure that he's the sinister type. Additionally, Lord Lovell's cousin, Lord Leamington, is super stern and protective and tries to warn the debutante Emma away from the man. But Emma's keeping secrets, and Samuel is a bit too perceptive, and they've got that whole instant attraction thing going on. We get a fun mix of romance and mystery here as we slowly uncover what happened to those missing women. And finally, we have The Virgin Who Captured a Viscount, book 5 of the series. We get a case of forgotten identity here when Daniel needs to be convinced that he really did grow up in a small town in Scotland and needs to go back there right now with childhood friend Mary to make sure her grandmother doesn't hang for his murder. He doesn't remember Mary or her grandmother, so he's wary and skeptical throughout the road trip from London to Scotland. But she does seem to be able to convince him of her attraction to him. When they get to the small town, there's even more mystery to unravel regarding Daniel's history and why someone wanted him dead 20 years ago. Overall, this was a really fun series surrounding a female friend group with their protector, Lady Clifford, and Daniel Brixton, who is like the muscle of the group. I like that there was a major external plot or mystery in each of these books, and then we capped it off with a final installment about Daniel, who we met peripherally throughout the series. I like the series a lot and all of the action and adventure. While each book does move in chronological order, each one has its own distinct storyline and can definitely be read as a standalone. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found a book or 5 to add to your TBR. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe to get updates, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.